Alright, so most of you guys are familiar with adding and subtracting fractions. So really, when we're doing rational expressions, they're just fractions. So that's what we're doing right here. You have to have a common denominator to add or subtract, not to multiply or divide. So the easiest way to do that is just to multiply each fraction by the opposite. So to get the common denominator, I'm going to multiply the first one by x minus 2 over x minus 2. Remember, that's a form of 1, so you're not changing anything. You're just making it unsimplified. Then we're going to multiply the second one by x plus 6 over x plus 6. So once again, a form of 1. We'll distribute. So we get 3x minus 6 over x minus 2, x plus 6. You can go ahead and distribute at this point. I usually leave it because if something does happen to cancel, it just saves me some time. So then we'll distribute the 7 plus 42 over the same denominator, x plus 6. And then if we push all this together, we end up with 10x plus 35. The only thing that I could factor out of the 10x plus 35 would be a 5. And since that's not a factor on the bottom, I'm just going to leave them as x minus 2, x plus 6. And that's my final answer. Because nothing cancels, there's really no point in distributing that out. So that right there would be your final answer. Similarly, this one's actually a little bit simpler. So my common denominator, I'm going to take the first fraction and multiply it by 12x minus 8 over 12x minus 8. And the second one just has to be multiplied by 3 over 3. So when we go through and do that, we're going to end up getting 84x minus 56. I'm going to go ahead and say minus 24 when I combine my fractions over 36x minus 24. Here is a big thing people do. They want to cross the 24s out. You cannot do that. You can only eliminate if it's in every single term. So we've got to combine my like terms. We end up getting 84x minus 80 over 36x minus 24. Let's see, we can definitely simplify this. Let's just start by dividing by 2. So 42x minus 40. This may take a few extra steps. 18x minus 12, we can divide it by 2 again, so we could have divided by 4. So 21 and 20 over 9 and 6. We could factor a 3 out of here, but it's not going to help us. So that would be your simplified version.